welcome to the Mills Connection Show. I'm your host, Carla Mills Tatum. In today's show, we're bringing something totally different. I have Jennifer Anderson, and she's the Southern Psychic.
Hi.
Welcome, Jennifer.
Thank you so much.
All right, first of all, what is your background? Where are you from? And give us a summary of your life.
I'm from here. I'm one of the few that's from here, from Atlanta. I was raised in France, but my psychic gifts came in when I was about a year and a half old. I grew up on a horse farm, and every summer I would go visit, and I would read the horses. When I was a year and a half old, I knew they were going to have babies, and I could talk to them. And
okay, so what you're saying is most people don't believe. So you're saying that when you were growing up as a child,
I felt so
you felt
weird.
it. Okay.
I felt so weird because nobody had explained to me that if you know who's calling, it's normal for me, because that's not normal for other people. When I was 7, my father dropped me to foster home and kind of went, you know, have a great life. Thank God kind of that happened, because I withdrew within myself, and I started leaving my body at that point and really started going out to the universe. And that's when it really started catching on. But I couldn't tell anybody, because when I did, they would shun me. So I kind of just went within. I remember going to the playground one day, and I asked the kids, I said, well, don't you ever leave your body and ask God why you're here? And they looked at me as if I had just spoken Chinese. So back to the bathroom I went, you know, during recess. And I did my thing, so I learned very quickly to keep it inside.
all right, let's break it up. What is being a psychic?
Everybody's psychic. Everybody has it. Being psychic is simply tuning into your gut feeling. Before you did this, you knew what you wanted to do since you were little. That's your gut. That's a psychic thing. If you don't listen to your gut, it'll start going away. But that's what it is. Everybody has it. It's just an intuition.
All right, I've had a lot of people tell me, uh-oh, you're going to have a psychic on your show. A psychic is someone that's not of God, so we're afraid of a psychic. Do you believe in God?
Everything I do is from God. This gift comes from God. Jesus was the most famous psychic of all. He laid on of the hands. He levitated. He walked on water. You know, those are gifts that people now call psychic gifts. That, you know, a psychic is just a word, and people can be afraid of anything. The word mommy can scare you just as much as the word psychic. The word psychic has bad connotations because there's so many idiots out there that don't know what they're doing, that are charging people like for a curse, to remove a curse. And it doesn't work that way. Psychic just means the ability to read energy. That's all it is.
All right, you're the kind of guest that we're not going to do a lot of talking.
Okay.
I want you to, when you look at me, what do you see?
Okay, all day, honey.
All day.
I've had your grandma with me. And I mean, like there's a female that wants to communicate with you big time. Are you relating to this at all?
My grandmother and I were very close.
Yes, and you've been through a whole lot in your life. You fought for where you are now, and I mean fought major male issues too. Almost like you've been the mama for everybody around you, but now this is your time. I feel I'm going to lean in now. Here we go.
Go ahead.
This is your time now. That you are bad to the bone.
Yes,
okay,
I am.
And you know you are. Okay, but this year for you is a really big year because you're making big decisions. You've been doing this a while, so you're really comfy with it. Family issues has been a very big deal for you this year. Grandma's really, really proud of you. There's a lot of childhood connections, and church is major for her. And I almost feel like she's in her Sunday best, you know, with her little gloves on and kind of swacking you on the hand when you don't say the right thing.
My grandma.
Very proper. Does that make sense?
That's my grandma.
God, could she cook?
Yes.
She shows me the kitchen. There's also an apron that there's something that she always wore in the kitchen.
That's all.
Okay, she comes through with that on. Just a big I'm proud of you, girl. She was a strong woman, too.
I haven't been the same since she died, so I can relate.
Yeah.
My grandmother was the only person in my life that truly understood me.
Well, she's back to say hi. She always watches you, though. When you've had dreams of her, you know that she's around you. I get this a lot lately. I don't know why. I'm getting the Bible or the book lately with every single person I talk to, but there's a major connection with the book or a Bible that you have of hers. Does this make any sense to you?
No, but I read the Bible every day.
Well, there's a Bible connection. I guess that's what she's giving me. That she's acknowledging that she's watching you read the Bible. Your bedroom's a hub of stuff.
Yes.
She's showing me in a house that she lived in at one time, but she's sad that she had to get rid of it, but then she understood. Does that make sense to you all? Okay. a lot of just "I'm proud of you" comes through. You're a lot like her. She also had the man issue.
Yeah, yeah. I've always had man issues. Yeah.
She comes through really just showing me that you're a lot like her. You look like her as well. Was there a name connection somewhere in the family?
Yeah, well, my
What's
middle
the name?
name,
Is
my,
it a K?
my
But not the
grandmother
first
is
one.
Rita Marie. I'm Carla Marie.
Okay, so the
Yeah.
Marie. Okay,
Middle name.
the other one I've had with me all day is Mary. When we get to the
My
audience
stepmother.
questions, is she passed? Is she
No, she's
crossed
still
over?
alive.
She's still here? I wonder if that was an acknowledgement from Grandma to say hi to Mary. Don't
Okay.
know, but if the audience has Mary with
Okay.
them, they need to tell me later. But I've had a Mary with me as well. But the name, she's given me the name correlation, that there's a name connection between you guys. And the reason why they do this is because they want you to know that this is who you're talking to. That anybody could come in here and go, I feel like it's a female.
Yeah.
Direct. Communication is what you're supposed to get. She's showing me the 40s and how hard it was.
Yes.
And that's not just because you're black. I raised a black baby, and
Okay.
I couldn't imagine going through that time. But she shows me particularly how the family went together, but not with the men. It was not with the men. Mostly the women took care of everything.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Dad's gone.
No.
Does that make
I'm very close with. Well, my dad and I have had a bad relationship, but we're kind of getting back together now.
Oh, thank God. Well, she's acknowledging something about you guys going, he's
That's
gone.
true.
He was just gone.
He was.
Okay?
He was.
A lot happened after she died to get the family to kind of come back together. There's another male. Is it your brother? I'm not sure.
I'm an
Who's
only
very
child.
stubborn.
I'm an only
Who is
child.
it around you that's the male that's very stubborn? Do you have a child who's a son?
Yes.
Is he the one that's stubborn? She
Very
showed me
stubborn.
a very stubborn child who's
Yeah.
a male.
My son.
Is he going through college issues right now,
Yeah, he
thinking
is.
about the school thing?
Yeah.
She's telling me to tell you it's going to be okay.
All right.
That he's going to find his way. I've got one of those too.
Okay.
I have 3 kids. The oldest
Okay.
is 21, the middle's 20, my youngest is 9, and my middle one is very much like yours. She really reaffirms over and over that he's going to find his way. But didn't he have fun with the sports thing? It seems to me like he's
a skateboarder.
Was it's all about the sports for
All
him.
about the sports.
And that kind of saved him as a child. Skateboarding?
Skateboarding.
And he black?
And he's black. Yeah.
I said it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's
He's a
great.
skateboarder. Yeah.
Well,
He lives, eats. He eats, sleeps, whatever. The skateboard is his best friend.
That has saved him.
Okay.
He went through some stuff with his dad.
Yes, he did.
When he was younger. He could have kind of gone the other way, but he didn't. She's very proud of him for that, and that's you.
Okay.
But you know this. That's you and him. She likes the schedule that you have set for him.
Okay.
And he argues that, doesn't he?
He
Like
does.
why do I have to do this here? And
My son is 24.
I thought we were talking about like an 18-year-old.
No, he's 24. Yeah.
Yeah, the schedule is a good deal, but it's okay to start pulling back.
Okay.
But he's your baby. He's always going to be your baby.
I believe that.
says.
Yeah.
But it's okay for you to pull back, and he'll find his way. But don't worry about him quite so much.
Okay.
You've had health issues you're worrying about too. She says she wants you to let go of that. Now she had health issues as well. It's
Yeah.
all up in here for some reason. Is that genetic?
I've
And that's
heard
why
that.
you're worried?
Yes.
You've got to quit worrying.
Okay.
Because it's not, you're not going to get what she had and die tomorrow.
Okay.
I know it seems like you've been worried about something with
Yeah.
health. She wants you to let go of that. Stress related issues is what you should worry about the most.
Okay.
But she's showing me a bathtub. You are now finally starting to take care of yourself. And
I'm
does
not
that make
worrying about
sense?
anyone
Yeah.
anymore. I'm just taking care of me. So that's true.
But you always have worried about other people.
I
So
used to. I don't do it anymore. I don't worry about anything anymore. Just
Did that happen recently?
it happened this year.
When did she pass? There's a-
14 years ago.
There is the anniversary, even though it was 14 years ago. There's a month that she's showing me that's coming up. Does that make sense to you?
Before she died, I was on my way to see her. She died on Christmas Eve. So yeah.
Oh, okay, so we're just past that. I guess maybe she's showing me that. No, she just corrected me. It's not that. There's an anniversary or birthday she's saying, she's acknowledging right now.
I don't know.
You may think of this later. This is
Okay.
one of those things where I can go,
Okay.
and it makes no sense to you. But later, you may go, oh
Well, do
my
you see
God.
my future? Okay, we're talking
It's
about my
all
past.
business.
Okay.
It's all business. Also, you have a book, as a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
that I've been reading lately do too. I don't know why the books are coming in, but they are. But you have a couple. You've already started writing what you want to write. You need to let go of the fear
Mm-hmm.
of what people are going to think from that first one, because that's your truth.
I don't write a book.
You need to start writing because you have a truth to say, and I
Okay.
don't want you to be afraid.
Okay.
Even if this comes up in 10 years, I definitely see a book.
Okay.
Maybe you need to start writing it about your life. But the future for you is just solid business. Just
Okay.
a lot of business decisions. Have you, okay, I feel like there's a decision about a man, too. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whether he's here with you or not, I just feel like there's going to be a decision this year about a male.
Okay.
That's a major decision for this year. The business is always going to kind of handle itself because you're like a tiger lady and you don't take no.
I don't.
And the rest of the year is going to be like that, but you have a major decision to do personally, which is
Okay.
going to affect your business. But you said this before, so this isn't me pulling it psychically. You want the big stuff.
I want the world.
Well, you're going to be there
Okay.
because you're on the way now. And people are already coming to you, helping you.
They are.
They come out of the woodworks
They
for
do.
you.
No.
Is this- I keep going.
So you see, so all I care about is my goal is to be bigger than Oprah.
You will be. You
Okay.
will be. But you know what? You will be. You're going to fight like heck to get it, though.
I'm doing it now.
It's not going to come
Yeah.
like easy. I see you moving. I also see a physical move for you. You are
Okay.
not going to do this, I don't feel like, here.
Okay.
Now, my guides are also kind of making fun of me right now because they're telling me you live here. This is your home.
I'm from
But I still
Philadelphia. I
see-
live here.
But I see you moving.
Good.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay, and it's
All right.
not, it's
Good.
north.
Good.
Okay.
North?
And it's going to help with the TV stuff that you want to do. For some reason, the studios are going to be up there. I don't know if it's New York.
Okay.
Don't really feel LA. Don't know why.
Okay.
But New York maybe. But it's north. And I don't know if it's Philly.
I'm from Philly.
Yeah, I don't know if you'd go back to Philly unless you were visit. I don't feel like it's work that's
don't
in
wanna go-
Philly.
no,
But the
family.
big TV stuff is going to be north.
Okay.
And this is good. You help a lot of people. You help a lot of people.
I do. Thank you. All right. We could go on, but this is something. Do you feel anything in the audience?
Oh, I was trying to look at you guys earlier, and I don't have my contacts in, so I guess it's good for you, because if I could really see, maybe I could.
Hi, I am Trinetta Love, and I just want to know, can you read me?
I will do my very best,
Please.
darling. I'll do my very best. You're extremely stubborn, and yes, that does have a lot to do with every other woman, too. You're searching, and I want to tell you something, and it's okay if I make you mad. Everything you're searching for is already inside you, baby. It's not from anybody else around you. You're psychic too, in a way. You heal too. You're very good up here with people, but I don't feel like you let enough people in to see that goodness about you, because you're almost intimidating in a way. Your strength is really groovy, but I would love for you to know that everything you need on the inside is already there. You have specific questions though, because we could sit here
Oh no, I
all
don't.
day and
I
do
don't. I
this.
just wanted to see what you feel. That's all. You're my vibe.
I would love to see you open up your soul and not worry about so much what's coming in. You're a control freak too, like I am. And when we learn to let go of the control, stuff really starts coming in. Does
What
that
do you
make
see
sense?
for my? Do you see anything for my future?
I see you changing jobs. I don't see you staying where you're at. I would love to see you get rid of the idiots in your life that suck you dry.
I don't have that.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay, well, I feel like you've got some people in your life, and I could be wrong.
I've gotten rid of in the last few months. Got
So
rid
you
of a lot
have
of
done
people,
that.
so I don't have anybody.
Good, because that's important, especially for you. I feel like you've been a loner a lot of your life. I feel like you're actually probably more comfortable being a loner. There's females around you that are really groovy. Are they your sisters?